Alright, how's everybody doing out there today? This is Kelly once again with your no fluff marketing. Um, just wanted to touch base with you guys. As you know, as you probably know, going through this 30 days to 10K training, and part of the marketing that we're doing is banner ads. Um, and comes into play about on day 3 of the 30 day to 10K training. Um, Basically, what you do is go to, well, you can go to $20 banners, which is what I did. Um, you don't necessarily have to do that if you can get banners that are already made for you. However, it is kind of cool to stand out from the pack. Um, will cost you some bones, though, however, to get in on a good package. This is 24.60 per banner. I think this is the one that I went with, um, and I think it ran me about $200. So, like I said, I mean, if you can sidestep this, you know, if money's tight. Otherwise, if you do want to stand out from the pack, you know, if you want to elevate yourself above everybody else, have a little different banner, then and you have the $200 to to buy this with. Like I said, this is the route I went, and I will show you what I got. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to scoot you down here for a second because I gotta get my password. Okay, now I can scoot you back up. So, I mean, I wouldn't even have to take you in here, but just to show you, here's all the banners I had created. So, just to show you, this is the easy way to show you. Basically what I did was, as you probably know, I promote BIM, so I just took their banner and I just slightly adjusted it. So you know, now it cost me $200, but you know it's very unique. Just slight adjustment. So, but you know it's you know, even a slight adjustment. I mean, some of the things I did was, let's see here. I might have to actually go into one of these things. You know, that way I can move my mouse around. Um, Obviously, I don't know if you know what the original looks like, but it's a solid black background. So I didn't really instruct them to do anything. I just said I wanted it to be a little different, so they put these stripes on here. You know, you got some diagonals and just kind of sprays out. Another thing that I did was, I believe they had the white on top, and I wanted the green on top. I don't know if it looks any better or not, but so that's another change. And then I did put show me how in here, and they might have had click here. So just some subtle changes, but you know, obviously some nice color in the background. It's different, so you know, hopefully this will elevate me above the crowd. Well, I'm sure it will. Um, and so you may or may not want to use the um, $20 banners.com. However, um, whether or not you use them, what you want to do next is let's see now. So this is one of the sites that I advertised on, Skrilla Marketing, and I'll show you how I found them. Um, Basically, what you want to do is you want to go to a site called. There's several sites out there, but I'll show you the one that I went to. just to keep it simple. It's a site called buysellads.com, and you can log in. You can looks like I'm already logged in here. Just sign up for an account, and then the next thing you want to do is choose whatever you're trying to promote. For me, that would be business and marketing, so click on that, and then they give you a whole, this is page 1 of 23, so, and then you can view all results if you want. But I guess the thing that I pay attention to is how many monthly impressions, and it may or may not make a difference, but it's something you can start from, because I would think you would want so many monthly impressions that should be something of interest. So like one site I'm advertising on with a banner is this. It's got 325k monthly impressions, depending on which banner you choose from. And I believe I went on this one also. And you also want to check for relevance, so to see what if this website is relevant for your offer. So these are the two that I went with, and I'll be going with others too, but you got to start somewhere, and make sure you test it also. So basically, for the Big Idea Mastermind, day 3 assignment was to advertise 2 banner ads, and these are the 2 that I went with. So I don't think don't want to go in there. Let's see if we can see. You go to all you do is you hover above your email, and then I think it would be my ads. So yeah, here's the 2 that I went with, and I believe that they are being reviewed yet. I don't believe that I got approved. But I'll find out. This is all pretty new to me, so and basically all you do for each one of them is you put in a link that you want the people to forward to once they click on the banner. Then they'll be forwarded to, and here I put a tracking link in so I can track how many clicks. And basically what I do is I use my High Traffic Academy, which is also linked into it's another product that I use through. It's another thing I use through Big Idea Mastermind. So we can take a quick peek, see what might be going on. So let's see here. So this one here isn't working yet, which, like I said, I'm still waiting to be approved, and this has only got 4 visits. So yeah, at this point I would assume that either they're getting started or that I don't think it's been approved yet. So they these might be just some testing. That's all that's going on there. But yeah, so that's basically it for the banners. Nothing too complicated. And the cool thing about banners is that you make your purchase, and also within like for the, let's back out of here once. I'll give you some more ideas here. So I'll go under freelance switch. Now you do have several to choose from. So which one do you want? Here's a waiting list. So this might be an indication of um, a good one to go with, although you might have to wait a little while for it to open up. So you can click on this and then you can get on their waiting list. And this is a 620 by 90 top center, which I would assume that would be above the fold, being that it's top. Good sizes to look for: 300 by 250. Here's another top right. This might be the one that I purchased. No, actually, I think I purchased this one. Yeah, that's probably why it says waiting list. This one here I probably would have purchased, but either it was too expensive or there was a waiting list for that one also. So I just decided to go with this one. So you do have to consider price and the impressions, the number of impressions, and this is annoying in it. So anyways, anytime I go there, I just have to stop going there, and then but you can see where I was trying to point to for you. Per 1,000 1K impressions, it's 750. So consider price. Consider this is like real estate, so you want to consider the location. If it's above the fold, better chance of it being seen and clicked on. So this is center. I don't know if this would be a good one because I prefer the top. But visit the website and see if you like the location of where the banners could be placed. And 300 by 250, excellent. This one here also good because this is it's a longer. It's not quite as wide, but or as tall, but it's long, so it's good sized. People like to click on them. I'd say a minimum of 300 by 250, or maybe not a minimum, but it's a good standard. 125 by 125, not so good. These, top right, but 125 by 125, they're smaller boxes, and people tend not to click on these. So this here, I mean, you could try testing it if you want to. Could be a waste of money for you though. So, anyways, yeah, this is Kelly. BigIdeaDiscovery.com. Banner advertising, great way to go. What you do is you purchase it, and then for 30 days, that's advertising for you for 30 days. Set it, forget it, 30 days. It's a really great way to go for advertising. So once again, if you have any interest in making money online, check out my link below. Talk to you later.